It's been almost exactly a month since what CPS called a misunderstanding shut off visits between troubled parents and their kids. The holidays came and went while parents and children wondered when they would see each other. Nine on Your Side has been following this story since the trouble appeared. Now some visits could resume as soon as tomorrow. Craig Smith has Nine on Your Side continuing coverage.
The visiting rooms have been empty at Aviva Children's Services since early last month. That's when a surge in troubled families cleaned out Aviva's budget sooner than expected. When CPS would not extend funding, Aviva had to lay off staff and shut down supervised child-parent visits. Now CPS is gradually doling out funding, but requiring new case referrals before approving a visit. Aviva's director says so far 17 families are approved. His agency used to serve 110.
Have they created more work by requiring fresh referrals to resume this process?
You know, your guess is as good as mine. It would seem to me that it is. There now has to go through, and I'll tell you what we're dealing with right now. We got the 17 referrals. That means that we have to contact the case manager. We have to get letters out to the biological family as well as the foster placement. We have to set up a schedule. It takes a minimum of 2 days to get that done if we can indeed find a case manager at their desk.
State Rep, soon-to-be State Senator Steve Farley, says it makes no sense to slow down visits with new referral requirements. He says citizens should push lawmakers to make sure CPS can and does take better care of kids.
I'm thankful you're on this. I hope people keep paying attention to this. Too often, these kids in trouble are forgotten until somebody gets killed, and we have to act before that happens.
Now, here is a sad piece of arithmetic. Before the shutdown, as just one agency among many affected, Aviva served 110 families and usually oversaw at least 2 visits per family per week through December, through the holidays, and up to the gradual ramp up now. That's about 880 visits that did not happen. Some visits may have happened under direct CPS supervision. We asked CPS to tell us just how many. CPS responded less than an hour ago and basically said it does not know. An agency spokesperson says CPS workers often supervise visits as part of their regular duties, and they are not required to keep track of those visits.
Craig, the new legislature starts next week. What are the prospects for better funding for CPS?
Well, Steve Farley, for one, thinks prospects might be fairly good because there is so much talk about CPS now. But he says there's often a strong resistance to appropriating more money for almost anything in the legislature.
All right, Craig. Thank you.